This video will demonstrate how security is managed in IX Developer. The security is based on users and groups. You can restrict or allow access to objects or screens by defining which groups or group it is assigned to. Start by clicking on Security in Project Explorer. Click on the Projects tab followed by the Add button. A new group has been added. Rename the group to Service. Click on the Users tab. Add additional users by clicking on Add. Let's also configure a password and assign which groups the user should belong to. User 1 will belong to the Operators group, and User 2 will belong to the Service group. Clicking on the Settings button allows you to define the default behavior for when the user does not have access to the restricted object or screen. In this case, select Show Access Denied message. We also enabled inactive users to be logged out after 1 minute. The buttons on the menu need to be configured to log in and log out. For this, we need to assign actions to the button objects. In order to display which user is logged in, a system tag needs to be added. Click on Add, System Tag. Select Current User Tag. Add a text object to the screen and select white as the font color. Connect the text object to the System Tag Current User tag. Now select objects that should be restricted. From the ribbon menu, you can select which group should have access. Repeat this step for all objects that should be restricted to certain users or groups. It's also possible to restrict access to screens. Select a screen and select which groups should have access to it. The Show Users dialog action allows you to add, edit, or delete users in runtime. Let's simulate the application. Click on the Run button. When clicking on Password Protected Object, an Access Denied message is shown. The operator can log in by clicking on the Login button. Earlier, we set User 1 to belong to the Operators group. We then specified that the pump object could only be accessed by users of that group. The valve object can only be accessed by a user that belongs to the service group. User 2 belongs to the service group, and once logged in, can control the valve. The Access Denied message is also shown when trying to access a restricted screen. The username is automatically shown in the top right corner. When clicking on the Show Users dialog button, a dialog appears. This dialog allows editing, adding, and deleting of users. In this example, a new user is added. Username, User 3. Password, 3. And group, Operators. The new added user is now available in the Login drop-down.